Welcome to CCS TV News, where we bring you highlights and happenings from Coweta County Schools. For the week of January 7th, I'm Dawn Revere of the Central Educational Center.
And I'm Josh Johnson of Northgate High School, wishing you a Happy New Year. We'll take a look at events coming up in the Coweta County school system, but first.
At its December 12th meeting, the Coweta County Board of Education celebrated state championship wins for two Coweta High School teams. The board honored the Noonan High School softball team and their coaches for winning the GHSA Class 6A State Softball Championship.
All right, today we would like to take the time to recognize the 2023 6A state champions, our Lady Cougars. The Lady Cougars had a 27-7 record this season, shutting out every opponent throughout the state playoffs. We are exceptionally proud of our Lady Cougars. With every great team, there's a great coach. I would like to introduce the 2023 Georgia Dugout Club 6A Coach of the Year, Ms. Carrie Gilmore, who will do the honors of introducing this year's Noonan Cougars softball team.
Thank you guys, and I really appreciate your support. I've had so many comments, emails from the community, from the board members. We really appreciate everything that you guys have done to support our team. So to introduce our team, we have Assistant Coach Abby Garner, Coach Allison Johns, Mark Gilmore, and then Dr. Kemp already introduced our great athletic director, Mr. Randy Robbins. And then for our players, we have Addison Smith, who made All-State team. Mia Reddick, Evie Mathis, Brooke Tucker, Callie Norton, Piper Willie, Gabby Espy, C.A. Moss, Abby Stewart, Chloe Walker, Carly Hector, Gracie Smith, another All-State selection, Presley Ivy, and Maddie Ville. And Maddie Ville was the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association Player of the Year for 6A. She was also the Georgia Dugout Club Peach State Player of the Year for all classifications. So thank you again. This has been such a great group to work with, and we are so happy to represent Coweta County.
And Northgate High School's cheerleaders were recognized for their 11th state championship win.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Ashley Wilkes, principal of Northgate High School, and I'm joined by our athletic director, Mr. Brian Hicks. And I have the privilege of introducing the 2023 Georgia High School 5A State Championship cheer team in front of you today. Their title makes our 28th state title at Northgate High School, and it is our 11th state title in the cheerleading program. Not only are these phenomenal athletes before you today, but they're also just phenomenal people. They are led by one of our school counselors and Northgate cheer alumni, Taylor Callahan, whose tireless commitment and drive for excellence not only shows on the mat, but in the development of her athletes into role models for our school and our community. So now, Coach Taylor Callahan will introduce her girls.
Thank you for having us tonight. This team is super special to me. They came off of a great season in 2022, but it was not a win, and so they came back working really, really hard to make this state title non-negotiable with their skills and with the judges. So I'm incredibly proud of the hard work that these girls put in day and day out. They definitely earned it. Their scores show that they earned it. And so you are in the presence of champions tonight, definitely. So thank you for having us. I'll start with the seniors first. We've got Alicia Brantley, Riley Prey, Maddie Gordon, Ella Longmire, Bobby Sedgwick. Moving on to our juniors, we've got Maddox Jenkins, Reagan Tolson, and Gracie Young. And for our sophomores, we have Aubrey Johnson, Kimber Lackey, Haley Stewart. And our freshmen tonight are Abby Holloman, Grace Sieving, and Chloe Engel.
Also at the December board meeting, the school board approved several new courses to be offered at the Central Educational Center. 9 new courses aligned to current industry and business needs launched next school year with existing CEC staff, including Introduction to Hardware Technology, Gaming, Apps and Web Design, and Introduction to Engineering Technology and Robotics.
This came from feedback from local business and industry, from data in our metro Atlanta area. I was looking at one data point today, a brand new one. Atlanta and Georgia are one of the 10 top places in the nation for average incomes for gaming developers. $120,000 a year is the average in the state of Georgia. That's an example of the kind of data that we've been able to pull, and Dr. Puckett has talked about the stakeholders that we've listened to. Thank you for your support, and we appreciate this opportunity.
3 new courses help establish a new technology pathway at CEC in the field of financial technology, also known as FinTech. And 3 additional courses will generate a new manufacturing pathway in the field of mechatronics, which combines mechanical engineering, automation, robotics, and electronics.
Will there be any additional training that we're going to have the teachers go through?
Yes, sir. We'll be taking advantage of CTAE Perkins funds for the Perkins grant we apply for, and as teachers need and directors need additional training, we'll begin to provide that for them, and we do anticipate we'll be able to fund that entirely through the CTAE Perkins grant.
Now for a look ahead at upcoming events in our school system with East Coweta High student Olivia Rodriguez.
After the start of the second semester on January 3rd, Coweta County students can look forward to their next break, celebrating Martin Luther King Day on Monday, January 15th. The school system then observes a 1-week winter break from February 19th through the 23rd. At the Nixon Center for Performing and Visual Arts, the annual Coweta County Spelling Bee and the annual Governor's Honors Breakfast will be held on January 11th. On January 19th, Braves baseball musician Matthew Kaminsky brings Hot Club Jazz to the center, showcasing Parisian-style jazz standards, romantic ballads, and waltzes. On January 25th, the guitar duo King Margot plays the center's main stage. On Sunday, February 4th, Carroll County concert pianist Terry Lowry joins the Steed Brothers Bluegrass Band for a Classics in Grass performance. And on February 15th, Rupert's Orchestra performs current top 40 hits, Motown favorites, R&B, classic rock and big band swing at the center. For more information about the center's upcoming school and community events, and for ticket information, go to www.thenixoncenter.net.
Thanks, Olivia. Also in December, the board heard an update of work at Newnan High School, including work changes for additional paint work and additional work required for the storm shelter included in the new classroom building.
The work now is involved in BP3, the gym BP2. We're just working on punch list items and then some exterior work on the walkway out there in the ticket booth. BP3, the academic buildings, if you've been by, windows are progressing on the front of the building there. Auditorium seating risers are now complete, and painting is taking place in multiple areas of the building. We still are on track for completion for next July of 2024.
The board also approved additional work on new softball field houses at all 3 Coweta high schools and heard updates on those athletic projects and new band towers for all 3 high schools.
You've heard a little bit about softball field houses this evening. Demos completed at East Coweta. Footings will be poured over the course of the next couple of weeks at Newnan and East Coweta and Northgate, and then interior demolitions underway at Newnan, and building demolition should begin next week out there. Band towers, hopefully those will, once we get materials in, we'll be able to start going vertical with those at the first of the year.
And finally, at the December school board meeting, Coweta School Nutrition Head Robin Goad, joined by teachers and students, gave the board a look and a taste of school meals designed in our own Coweta High schools.
We are Newnan High School students who are currently enrolled in the Food for Life program at Newnan High School. We collaborated on a project with Coweta County School Nutrition Director Robin Goad to create breakfast and lunch menus to be incorporated into our school lunch program.
All 5 Food for Life classes in Family and Consumer Science departments follow the same state federal guidelines which Ms. Gould must adhere to in order to create meals which we thought appeared to Newnan High School students.
Each class then voted on their menus, and the class winners were then put to a school-wide vote. The winning breakfast and lunch menus will come to life in the near future in Noonan's cafeteria. The smoothie bowl we serve tonight is one of the winning breakfast entrees.
That brings us to an end for today's show. Thanks for joining us. CCS TV will return to bring you more stories from the Coweta County school system. And now we'll go to Superintendent Evan Horton for some parting thoughts.
Our schools welcomed teachers and students back from the Christmas and New Year's break last week and to a new semester. We're always mindful as we return from the holidays that this quickly becomes the busiest time of year for our school system. A year of study heads toward annual exams. Schools begin looking to several major events, honors nights, and graduations, even here in January. Our students are thinking about that too, and particularly in our high schools, are focused on their goals for this year and their plans for the future. Our school system is focused on completing major projects like Noonan High School's rebuilding, on next year's budget, and on strategic planning for the coming years. We're quickly reminded, even as we return to the normal rhythms of the school day, that the future comes at us fast. Even so, I'd like to urge everyone to take a moment and be grateful for the day. I try to make myself do that as well, and I'm thankful for the opportunity we have each day to welcome students to school and help them learn and rise to their ambitions. I'm thankful for our 23,000 students and their families, and thanks for our 3,000 teachers and employees. I'm thankful for a great community to serve and the support they give us. We'll be focused on a lot of major milestones over the next 5 months and focused on helping students prepare for the future and finish strong. Our teachers and employees will meet many tasks over the next 90 days of the second semester, and we'll be thankful for the opportunity of each and every one of them. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year.